I think, right?
Yes.
Persuasion skills. So your body language and your facial expressions, actually speak of the devil, your body language and facial expressions persuade people whether you know it or not. Persuasion skills means realizing that your body language can either be inviting towards people or pushing them away. So a good example of that is when you're on a dead game. You don't want to be unapproachable, you know, have your arms crossed, looking at people all funny, being like, what are you looking at? And never do that. So try to follow the 5-10-5 rule. 5 feet away, you smile at them. When they're, or 10 feet away, you look at them. 5 feet away, you smile and you acknowledge them. And then 10 feet away, you know, just follow them. So 10-5-10. And another thing too, you want to be really approachable. So you want people to come to your game.
Those are great. And those are, I mean, there's a huge difference between poker and table games with this, because you're not really, selling is not the exact word, but you don't have anything to do with whether or not a player is going to continue to play at the game in poker. They come to a table, they're surrounded by a whole bunch of other people. If they win, it's their choice to stay or go. If they lose, it's their choice to stay or go. You have a lot more to do with it in table games. And that's a really, really good insight. That said, you do sometimes end up on a dead spread in poker. And when you're on a dead spread, everything you just said applies 100-fold.
No crossing your arms, no people.
I meant 100%. It's not any more than table games. Yeah. But you end up on a decent amount of dead tables as a table games dealer, because then all of a sudden it's open and the casino's happy to make money. And there's way less in poker because poker dealers complain constantly about them. But also in poker, the tables are all the same. It's like, it's whatever game you're going to open, it's just one table. And so, you know, you figure out what's next and then it goes there. So you need fewer dead spreads.
Well, for poker, it's worse too. If you're on a dead table because you keep your own tokes, you're like screwed. You know, you want people on your table, where as a blackjack dealer, we pool our tokes. So if I'm on a dead table, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to get paid the same.
That's true. But there is a good opportunity in poker because you're keeping your own. You can create connection with a player on a dead spread. And the 5-10-5 is very on point with that. And that you end up getting tipped later if you do it right, for what it's worth.